Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Switchcraft the Fingbot podcast. Today I'm again sitting at an amazing location at a very special date. I got invited by Black River to do a couple podcasts here, and the contest is still happening at the moment, but I got two people here that just competed and both did quite well, and also both write a lot together, so I wanted to get those two together. So, yeah, if you could introduce yourselves.
Hello, it's Francisco here from Improviso.
Yeah, I'm Pedro, as well from Improviso.
Both from Improviso. We share an account.
Yeah, and you're both from Portugal, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
He's from Porto, and I'm from Lisbon.
Yeah.
The south and the north.
Yeah, and both of you are going to like pretty much all the patio events.
Yeah. Since the opening.
Since the first one.
So it's maybe 12 years together, going to all the events. And after patio events, like in the middle of the year, we usually hang out there. And I go there to his house, and he comes to my house in Lisbon. So it's pretty cool.
And how were your runs?
Do you want to start?
I was really nervous. I got shaky. I think this is a general thing.
It is.
What we're seeing.
Yeah.
But then I picked it up and did some really hard tricks that I think that got over the judges.
Do you remember some hard tricks you did? I think I remember two you did.
I think I did switch double heel flip to the Euro gap. I did nollie tray double flip over something. I did switch tray double flip. I did a lot of double flips.
Nollie big flip front tail on the rail.
Yeah, nollie big flip front tail.
That
was on the kink ledge, the kink rail.
Yeah, and I found the nollie double tray nollie tray double flip especially funny because you did it and whoever was commentating was like, oh yeah,
Paolo.
Big
nollie tray,
was
and he was like
big nollie tray, and you were like, no, double.
I had to make sure the judges saw, because
people know.
The positioning of the judges is quite tricky.
Yes,
and sometimes you may not see some things, and if you hear the speaker say nollie tray flip, you just did something harder. I mean, you have to no,
exactly.
Double, please.
Yeah, I've been talking to the hosts before as well, that the hosts are such an important step of judging, because, like I said, it's very hard to see the specifics. Sometimes you don't even see if they landed. Especially, there's one part of the park where you have your back turned completely to the judges.
Yeah, the hip with the rail.
Yeah, so it's really hard to see anything there.
We were talking with Joe, one of the judges, and he said that they don't see anything.
Yeah, just don't do anything there.
Backwards, with the quarters to them, because the quarters will not be as
used as the hip, for example. For sure.
But for sure. Whatever.
Yeah, but so it's, like I said, it's super important that whoever's calling makes sure to transport what you're actually doing, because a lot of times you will just hear something and judge it based on that. And
Yep.
But it was just funny the way you were doing a run and in the middle. And
this is not the first time it happens to me.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of flippy stuff.
Yeah.
So if they flip too fast, I understand people can catch it. So
we
just correct it, you
know? You have to explain.
Yeah, I also do a lot of
I don't want to be rude, but I want to correct it.
Yeah. I just thought it was a very funny moment. And since this year there's a live standing for people to check out, and currently you're still in 8th, so that should be enough, because there's only hopefully, one heat left.
Yeah, hopefully.
And I think that should work. So how did it go for you?
I think I tried my best. It's my first time here in Fast Fingers. I've been to Battle at Eric's twice, but it's quite different experience, because one thing is playing game of skate on flat ground.
Yeah.
One thing is doing runs on a park. You have to run around.
Runs are a whole different thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's the game of skate, it's less about judging, because it's more like
one versus one. Yeah,
you either did the trick or you didn't.
Yep.
Sure. And here a lot of it is about
flow,
fluidity,
flow, creativity, ways of using the park. That's what it's all about. That's why I think my run right now it's standing on top of him, because he did switch double heels.
Yeah,
and I only flip.
You're tied with Schmidi.
I haven't done one double flip.
Yeah.
But I only bailed one trick during the whole run. and I did like 3 laps on the park maybe.
Yeah, pretty much he flowed better. But
Yeah,
I did harder tricks. Kind of counterbalances it.
Yeah, but you're like right next to each other as it should be.
But I think it went well for the first time and first experience here. I think the first run it's the hardest one because you are very nervous to get that out of your way, and then you're just enjoying the rest.
And it's also like such a huge cut. It's from
120 to 30.
30. I was very nervous about that because if it was from 120 to 60 or something,
that would
be different.
Yeah,
maybe people will be more cautious as well.
Yeah,
but it's definitely a huge cut.
Yeah, this leads
but I think
you
it has to
go all out.
But
for sure,
it has to be a cut like this because you can have a competition now.
It will go for hours.
Yeah, for hours, for days. Like 60 people now, another run. Then you have to get all.
Even if you cut it like half.
No, it would take forever. So I think this is a cool judge system. Yeah. And this next part, I think it would be our best because I don't want to be like cocky about it, but I think we are very good at best trick parts.
Yeah, like single tricks.
Tricks.
I'm not used to flow around it.
Yeah, because we don't have parks in Portugal, and we don't get to use Black River Park, especially wood parks for us. We all only ride oak.
Yeah, what was about to mention that
it's very hard. It's very challenging.
Yeah, because that's also an issue for me. I do a lot of single tricks, and I rarely ever do lines. So I also would have felt much more comfortable
in the next phase.
Yeah, but then again, I didn't land my best trick at the end anyway. So
he didn't land his best trick as well.
Yeah, I didn't even pop.
Yeah, I
was trying to comply lip. Usually, I got that in 10 tries. I got like 9 or 8.
Yeah,
and you already did this so many times to tail slide at patio.
Yeah,
at the event.
Yeah. But right now I choked on that one, but it didn't hurt me that much because the rest of the run was cool.
Sure. Yeah. It was super cool, and I think someone mentioned it as well that you were like visibly shaking on your fingerboard and still landing a lot of stuff.
Paul did that. How can you be shaking and landing everything?
Yeah, that was quite a cool observation.
That's the worst part. The shaking.
You
cannot control it.
Yeah, it's so like, and like I was so relieved afterwards.
Yeah.
Once it was over and that I didn't have to do it again.
You get a huge thing out of your back, like, I'm done. Now I can enjoy the rest of the day. Because this part we didn't hit until it was our run.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We can't hit, we are very stressful.
Yeah,
and it's only fingerboard, I know,
I'm
but
still under it.
I couldn't even fingerboard before. Like I tried filming a trick with a friend and I just didn't land anything because I was so nervous and thinking about. But speaking of thinking, do you have a rough idea what best tricks you're gonna do?
Yeah.
In the next round?
Double flips.
But do you want to say yours?
I don't know. I'm thinking about doing like the nollie tray doubles and stuff. Mm-hmm. I would like to do on the L rail.
Yeah.
The nose grind nollie heel flip up, but I don't know because the rail is pretty thin.
Yeah, all the rails are super thin and rounded.
But rounder rails are better than square rails. I prefer them. It's harder, but it's beautiful.
If you're chilling, in contest,
I understand. In contest, it's way harder.
In contests, I like
if that does not work, I'll just go for something gaps.
That's a thing that I will do too. Gaps. Switch double hill on the gap.
Yeah, I think gap tricks are
easier,
safer bet. I think
then try to land on the rail. Just a kickflip nose grind. It's harder than a switch double hill on the gap.
It might be like easier to gap the tricks, but if you're consistent, what matters is if you do the 3 tricks, easier tricks, but if one guy does only 2 tricks but harder, which one will counterbalance, probably the 3 easier tricks will probably go over that.
It's like this like strategic part of contests is always quite interesting because it's also hard for the judges to tell because it's so much and so many people,
different styles and different tricks.
It's so hard to judge people against each other like that. and I kind of want to talk to some judges later on.
Yeah.
And I think none of them will remember like a single run. That's how it was
120 runs.
Yeah.
That's very hard.
Yeah. That was the way when I judged years ago. Like I couldn't remember anything.
I never judged anything. I did like MC work.
Yeah.
And I didn't remember anything.
Yeah.
You just see it in the moment.
Yeah.
No?
But speaking of stuff you have done, so you've won Pateo a couple times, right?
Yeah. A couple anniversaries, maybe 3 or 4.
Because I think you won both the ones that I was there.
Maybe.
Yeah. And I think we played in the final at the
Best Trick. Yeah,
that was also fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah, and
the first time they had
the Best Trick.
El Toro.
And the El Toro.
Yeah, and you and me, like before it was even the Best Trick, I remember
sessioning
it for like an hour, and
I like those kinds of spots, like
big stuff. Yeah,
me too.
I was always used to like fingerboard on those types of caps.
Yeah,
more air time, more time to flip.
Yeah,
this is why I do double flips.
Do you have a special way to prepare your tape before an event, or do you just write whatever you're writing?
No, you go first.
Usually, I don't care about my tape. If I'm fingerboarding at home or with some friends or at Pateo, I don't care about the tape, but it's getting on my nerves, this tape. And I put it 2 weeks ago. It's a FBS, so it lasts long. Yeah. And yesterday I was like, maybe I'll switch to a new tape. Or is it too risky? Yeah. And I kept it the same one.
Never.
Yeah. In the morning, I clean my tape with a sticker, and then I've cleaned it 2 times with tape. How can I say? Clear tape.
Yeah.
Clear tape.
Packing tape.
Yeah. Just to get the dirt.
Yeah.
Dirt and
that's a mandatory thing. You have to clean the tape. But I changed my tape this Tuesday.
Okay, so relatively fresh.
And I did the Mike Schneider technique under the water.
Yeah,
you see the video?
No, but that's what I've been doing.
He turns on his sink and he rubs the tape underwater.
Yeah, I probably don't do it as much, but I put my finger under a tap and rub it.
I do that.
I used to tape a couple of times,
but it works better if you put it in.
No, I don't understand. I don't trust it.
I did that on Tuesday, and then at Wednesday I went to Patio, and the tape was good.
I mean, I generally write in my tape super quickly anyway. Like for me, it's like broken in like an hour.
If you sweat a lot, it breaks in easy.
Yeah, and also I switch my tape quite early compared to others, so I like it in a like less sticky.
Really?
And
that's crazy. New tape is the worst. Even if FBS. FBS is the best tape, but even that,
it is.
Yeah. Fresh FBS, it's very hard to fingerboard.
Super hard.
Yeah.
Especially like ollies and kickflips.
Kickflips.
If you try like switch double heels, that's okay, but kickflips.
If I can land a kickflip with a fresh
FBS,
it's a miracle.
Then,
what's your impression of the whole like location and vibe so far?
It's really fun. It's overwhelming.
It is.
It's overwhelming for us.
Tons of people,
tons of parks,
tons of people in the parks. if you come outside, there's tons of people outside as well. It's extremely overwhelming.
People sitting under the trees there, people sitting outside.
But it's really fun. Just meet everyone
and being together again after some years, because there's some people that we have met in Berlin or in Portugal, but it was like 10 years ago. Yeah, and it's very cool to be here and meeting them again.
Yeah, it is.
And just fingerboarding with everybody. It's very, very good.
For sure. Yeah. It's the best.
And what are both of you riding? Are you both riding Flints? Or?
No.
I'm riding Flints with Black River trucks, South Soft bushings, and Oak Wheels RV. Just a regular.
I'm riding Replica 36 with 36 Dynamics, South Soft, and Oaks RV2Vs and FBS on top.
Francisco is the big boy.
Yeah. I was about to say a very big setup.
The setup is all about performance. I know.
Okay, is it?
It's not to look at it, but it's performance based.
Yeah.
Bigger
concave, right?
Bigger concave. The big wheels give you more pop. So
yeah, that's an interesting take. So who's your, like, except for you guys, who's your favorite to win this thing? If you...
I gotta be honest, I want to say him. But I'm not gonna say
I would
him,
do the
just
same.
to be different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Alex Christ.
I would
I
go.
think he had one of the best runs.
He's very consistent.
Yeah,
He's on top. He's the
still
first
on
place.
top.
Yeah.
The parks are, I don't want to say made for him,
But it suits his style very
exactly.
very good.
That's the
the word.
Yeah, I mean he's been riding those kinds of parks forever.
Tall rails, technical stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
My take would be on Stolly.
Yeah, Stolly, of course.
Yeah, it's like
these three:
Francisco,
Stolly, and Alex. I've been saying
there's a bet going around where you name 3 people, and that's actually the 3 people I named.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been saying that since we got here.
Yeah.
I think those are the
And
dogs.
I think Stolly has had quite a few second places, and Alex Christ has made it to the final for the last couple Fast Fingers.
He told me it was his 10th final.
Yeah.
All Fast Fingers he went to the final, but he never won.
Yeah, we talked about
And
it
he's
this
so
morning.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think since 2015 or something like that.
Yep. He's been going to the final.
Yeah. That's such an insane record.
Yeah, for sure. Just getting into the final once, I think it will be perfect.
Yeah,
It's an accomplishment getting to the final.
For sure. It's so tough.
I mean, maybe we see both of you in the final.
Maybe. We'll see.
I would like to, but I don't think so.
We'll
I
see
get
in a
too
bit.
nervous.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with, if I get to the next round, it will be perfect for me.
Yeah.
Everything over that,
It's a bonus.
yeah, exactly. I'm really comfortable.
Because that's what annoys me. That he's so good, but when he's on pressure or he has to do some tricks, he gets so nervous.
Yeah.
But if
I
the
get
people
that as well.
if the people see him like chilled, he can do every trick.
Yeah, there were like 2 contests where I performed quite well, and both of them I was like the perfect amount of drunk. Like I had like a couple beers, but not too many.
I don't
and
drink though.
Yeah.
yeah. It's less about the drinking. It's more about you need
State
like
of
a
mind.
specific mind frame, and those were like the 2 times where I was like relatively calm.
Calm,
and
yeah. On
was
a good
just
spirit. And
yeah,
good
just
mind.
concentrating
Chilled.
on what you're doing, and like I was able to like blend out what is going on around me.
Yeah. I was talking to Tom about it. He said, "Yo, just block everything." And I was like, "I would love to, but I can't."
Yeah.
It's easier said than done.
And you have to correct Paolo.
And I have to correct the speakers, man. Oh god.
Yeah. It was such a funny moment. I loved it. But yeah, I think that's about it. I hope you get through. I think there's...
There's a good chance, yeah.
Yeah, there's a very good chance that both of you get through. So, yeah, I wish you all the best in the next round.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for the interview, Jan.
Yeah,
We will see you in a bit. Maybe
will.
do an after event podcast.
Yeah, maybe like if you go 1 and 2, I'll happily interview both of you again.
Challenge accepted.
If one of us would win, we will do an interview later.
Yeah, we will. Okay, so
It's the minimum.
Yeah.
yeah, so thank you everybody for listening. There will be a few more interviews coming in the next few days. And yeah, thanks again for Black River. This is an amazing opportunity and an amazing event, and you'll catch me in the next episode. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.